DJ Bronzy is going in.
Alright, here we go. Y'all know how I do it, man. Day 40 podcast, man, with your host, Go Lucky. Hey, man, guess who I got up in here right now, man? A lot of y'all may know her. If you don't know her, you about to know her now. You feel me? Y'all already know I only interview the most hottest, the most up and comingest. If that's a word, but it's a word now. You feel me? Mrs. Sunny on the mic. You feel me? What's up, Sunny?
What up? What's up, Lucky? How are you?
How you doing?
I'm good.
Look here, first of all, I want to talk about, man, is let's give these people a good backdrop on how we met. You know what I'm saying? So, like I was just sharing, man, you know, about me doing these podcasts, you know what I'm saying? I know, you know what they say, man, once you start something, God will lead you into meeting certain people. And I met you, you know what I'm saying? And look where we at right now.
Hey, won't he do it?
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I knew you was special. I knew there was something special about you. And then once I found out you did music, I was like, yo, I got to get her story.
Hey, and look, like you said, look where we at now.
Exactly.
Let's get it.
First thing I want to ask you, first of all, welcome to the show.
Oh yeah, thank you for having me.
First thing I want to ask you, where you from?
So, I'm from Oklahoma, but I got a backstory to that because I actually lived in D.C. for like 12 years, so I do be repping D.C., and now I'm here in Dallas.
Oh yeah, what part of D.C.?
All over, Maryland, D.C., and Virginia. DMV is a big old circle, so I stayed in Northwest, Southeast, Greenbelt, Hyattsville. They gonna know DMV. What up?
Bet. That's what's up, man. Now, how's your family? You know what I'm saying?
My family is they good actually. Like my family is in Oklahoma, so you know I go home and visit them. But I'm out here doing this on my own. I'm out here. I'm a brave part. I jump out here and do everything on my own.
Oh, so all your people is back in
Oklahoma, the original.
That's what's up. I didn't know that. Okay, we here for hip hop. You know what I'm saying? We here for music. We here for the culture. For what I do and what you do brings us together. You know what I mean? Let me ask you something. When did you get introduced into hip hop?
So I got introduced into hip hop early because my uncle and he had a group called Metal Netter, and it was kind of like a twist off of like Wu-Tang Clan. That's what I kind of looked up to. So he was always making beats. He was the main producer. So it was just like I was always around music. And then I eventually got into dance. Believe it or not, that's what introduced me to the whole concept of hip hop in general and just falling in love with it. I started hip hop, African and jazz, traveling, touring, and I heard myself.
So let me ask you this. So when you got out, you were introduced to music, but at what point did you say, you know what, let me try rapping or let me try writing something, or you know that's what I want to know.
That actually, believe it or not, only been a year ago. So I do poetry.
Hey, me too. I've done poetry too.
And you know, rap ain't nothing but poetry. So
right.
I got boys from when I used to dance that were producers and stuff. It was like, yo, rap over this beat, you know, let's see what's up. So I did, and they was like, son, like, why you ain't been rapping all your life?
Wow.
Like, seriously? So
yeah.
They was like, you know, we get behind you and push you, like, you down. And I was like, you know what? I love music and I'm not dancing anymore. I still want to be a part of it. So yeah, let's see what's up. And they start pushing me and they start taking off. So about a year I've been into it.
Hold on, man. Hold. Let's back this up. So you mean to tell me, because we're going to get into your mixtape and a little later.
Talking shit.
Right. So, and I've heard other artists that's successful in the game now, like the rapper the game, Blueface. Some people just are natural. You know what I'm saying? Just do you freestyle or are you a writer?
I'm a writer. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I respect the craft. So I'm learning the freestyle. So every day I'm, you know, sharpening my tools and getting better. So eventually I'll be able to.
And poetry, you mentioned poetry. Tell me something about poetry. How long have you done that, and what triggers you to do poetry? You know what I mean?
Poetry is my release. Like,
gotcha.
You know, everybody come from the struggle, and I'm from the hood. I ain't gonna lie to you. So that was a way for me to like put my thoughts down on paper in a creative way. Right. And it just took away from everything that was going on. And so with poetry, I've been,
Have you done any events?
You said what?
Have you done any events?
I hosted more of the Poetry Slam when I was in D.C.
Okay.
Because I told you I was going hard for the dance. So like else. I kind of was hobby situation, but people knew that I would dibble and dabble here and there. So I opened up a couple of years for some poetry.
So you know what? Everything that all your characteristics is hip hop. Dancing, like you just said, poetry, which led you to music, which leads you to doing interviews. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So at the end of the day, it's like I said, I study this so much, and one thing about me, and that's what drives me to do what I do, because this story that we're sharing now, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of Sonnies out there right now that's going to see this footage and be like, hey, I do the same thing. Then they're able to draw motivation and inspiration from you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Do you have any favorite poet pieces?
Favorite poet pieces?
Right.
I do. I ain't gonna lie. It's one that I have that's a little freaky though. When I get a good ride from the audience, and I like to shock people with what I do. Right. They so used to me always being about this boss women movement. That's my thing. I'm all about women empowerment. Right. And so when I show my freaky side of a woman, it throw them off. So I like that. It's a poem actually called Promise. So
okay. Yeah. We're gonna get into that. We'll get into that one. We get into that one. Like I say, I'm in me myself. Like I say, I love poetry myself. I love the initial thoughts of it. You know what I'm saying? Where did it come from? You know what I mean?
Yes.
I love it. I love it. Okay. When did you know? I know you say just going to the studio. But when did you know that? Okay, you know what? When did you know this was for you?
I knew it was for me, believe it or not, the first video I put on Facebook.
Right.
Because I was like, you know what, they told me, but they my friends, they my homies.
They supposed to butter you up.
Exactly, I need to see if this is for real. And so I posted a video, my first video, got about 2K in the first 2 weeks. And I never even had a video that got that much. I was like, you know what, people actually rocking.
They listening, they rocking with it.
So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take this series for real. And that's when I started buckling down and start working on a mixtape. I started meeting people just started following me.
They started following you.
Like me, you for instance.
Right.
So just been grinding ever since.
Okay. Have you had any ups and downs thus far in your young career so far?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm on the grind, I'm on the come up, so I ain't out here fronting like I got the Benjamin. So life be happening.
Oh yeah.
So my engineers have issues where they in and out. So I just kind of gotta move with the flow. That's basically what's up. But I always persevere over it. I feel like it makes me stronger as an artist, because I'm like, all right, I really gotta come from the trenches. So if this don't work out, I gotta do this. If this don't work out, I gotta do that. So it just keeps me hungry and humble.
And I'm glad you said that, because that was gonna be my next point. In my advice to you. Take everything and run with it. You know what I'm saying? Learn from every situation, because you're working with other people. You know what I'm saying? You're dealing with other people.
Yes.
And stay strong. Don't let nobody else's activity stop you. I don't know if that's a word, but we're using it. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna have a Gucci day.
We're gonna run with that one. But let somebody else's activity stop you from doing what you do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that. Respect too.
How far you want to take this?
Oh, I want to take it all the way. I don't put limits on myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't got a ceiling. I don't got a cap. It can go as far as it needs to go. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna be one of those artists who are thirsty for the fame and the attention and all of this. And even with the money, all money ain't good money. So you know what I mean? So I'm trying to take this as far as I can go with how I'm comfortable taking it there.
Right.
So.
And I'm glad you said that, because and we're gonna speak on Cardi B later. But I look at Cardi B like a home run. Mm-hmm. She went from dancing, then I was seeing her on interviews, then I saw her on Love and Hip Hop, and then I saw her rapping, then I saw her marry one of the hottest dudes in the hip hop game, Offset, and then she had a baby by him, and then won a Grammy. I'm like,
she doing her thing. Shout out Cardi B for doing her thing out there.
You know what I mean?
I'm not a hater at all. You know what I mean? I think we all need to come together.
More of the story, it can happen.
Exactly.
It can happen.
Exactly.
Do you have a team around you?
I'm building a team. I told you right now I'm solo dolo, and I've been grinding it out, but I am building a team. So.
Like, you did show up by yourself. Shout out to Sonny for showing up by herself, y'all.
Hey.
To put her music career. You know what I mean? That's what's up. Any funny stories or serious stories thus far that you want to share in your young career?
As far as the industry itself, like what I've come across?
Yeah, just the process so far. And like any stories that you might want to share?
Yeah, I mean, I got a couple stories. I actually got one for each of those. I can do like the meaning behind my name actually is one. Everybody's like, why Sunny? You know, what makes me that? Well, when I was born,
right.
I came out apparently from what the doctor said, sunny side up. So my mom just kind of rode with that. So, you know, I was like, you know what, that fits because they also say.
Hold up. So you mean to tell me it wasn't a story like you had like sunny eyes?
No.
It wasn't nothing like that.
That was like, oh, she came out sunny side up. And it just rocked. It rode. But like I said, even with that, with Sunny, I laugh all the time. I'm a goofball. I'm the biggest kid you'll ever meet. So people's like, it just fit. And I've been riding with it. Now, as far as the seriousness of it, being a female, especially being by myself, going through this industry, you learn real quick that a lot of these people in the industry are...
Because it is a male-driven...
Exactly.
It's a male-driven business. And even after years and years of hip-hop, women still have them stories of it's male-dominated. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why it's like that.
It's just how the game been. You know what? I can't hate on the game. You know what I mean? All you can do is just be smart about what you doing and make your boss move. That's why I told you I do this boss women movement. Because I come with them with my paperwork ready. You ain't gonna turn down no cash, no money right on the spot with paperwork on point. So if you stay on your boss shit, you ain't gotta worry about it. That's what I learned so far.
Stay on your business, stay on your boss shit, you good.
Exactly.
I respect that. Yeah, I respect that. Let me ask you something. How was your first time on the mic, like in an open public? I mean, not open public, like open mic versus a crowd. Like I say, you have a young career. Did the hosting help with that?
Hosting did help me, but believe it or not, dancing, being a performer on stage in general, I was opening up for artists who do this on the regular. So you're always surrounded by it. So of course, you know, you play around in the back. So I was already comfortable on stage. That wasn't an issue. It just now I got taught. And I was hosting parties, so all that come into play. So it was easy. That was the easy part.
That's phenomenal. So you baby, like as I'm listening to you, it's like you just really just being walked right into it. Just like walking, you like walking right into your career. You just walk right into your path. You know
Basically.
what I mean?
Thank God.
Name some MCs in the DFW that you respect right now.
In the DFW?
Right.
Oh yeah, I gotta shout out my girl Absolute.
Okay.
She rocking. I got a chick named Shasha out here doing her thing.
1.0?
Yep, Shasha.
Okay, yeah, I see her. Shout out to Shasha, obviously.
Shout out. We actually met when I was really trying to decide if I was gonna go with Sunny because my name actually is Shy.
Right.
That's why at first I was like, you know what, that just solidified Sunny right there. But yeah, she mad dope. Toya T Chocolate, she dope too.
Okay.
So I definitely give mad respect to them. I'm still learning a lot of these female MCs in the DFW area, so far those are the three that I've gravitated towards.
Right.
But I have come in contact with a couple others. They be rocking out too, doing their thing. You know, everybody got their own swag, so I respect them. But those are the top three that I have so far.
I got to get you guys on the rap cypher.
Oh, yeah.
You know that's coming. That's coming. I'm gonna get all y'all ladies on the camera. We gonna get in there. We gonna rap them verses. You feel me?
Yes.
We're gonna put them out there for the world. I was paying attention to your IG post, and you did a video to LMA. Tripping.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Well, I just honestly just played with the concept of what she was already kind of talking about. That was really fun. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That was some wins.
You did that too.
Appreciate you.
Hey, you watching this video? Go look on her page right now.
Hit me up at Sunny on the mic. SUNNY.
There you go.
On the mic.
There you go.
So yeah, but like I said, that was just literally just somebody was like, you know what, you should do the LMAB. I was like, I do like rock with that, tripping. So I just took her concept and flipped it and did it my own way. Right. That was that. Most of those freestyles be like that. Like you gotta check out my like EP that's coming, mixtape that's coming to get a little deeper with my.
Right, what we're gonna do is see just the first one, and when you drop the next one, then we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do another sum up, you know what I mean? Let me ask you something. How important are your lyrics to you as far as getting across to the listeners, people that's listening, and not only just the people that's listening, but getting to the mass? You know what I mean? How important are your lyrics to you?
That's the most important thing
Right.
to me. That's why I try to make sure you can hear and understand everything that I'm saying.
Right.
And then I found a way, because I'm from the hood, but I know it's better out there too. So
Right.
I want to motivate, inspire people to go chase their dreams and chase better in life,
Right.
but at the same time have a good time while they doing it.
Right.
And so my lyrics, literally, I wanted to reach those young girls from the hood. Like
Right.
those girls that feel like there's no hope. Even the men out there in the hood that feel like there's no hope. Like, yo,
You can talk to
I'm
them.
going to grind, you can do it.
Right.
Mm.
Let me ask you this too as well. You ever single? I can edit just some word. But I want to see which one I want to ask you first.
Okay.
Okay. Is there anybody in the industry on your bucket list that you want to do a feature with?
Oh, I got plenty of people.
Oh yeah, do here. I gotta hit it.
I want to do a feature with. I ain't gonna lie to you. So we got. I'm trying to bring her out of retirement to do a feature with me. MC Light. That's kind of who I look up to.
MC Light?
Yes.
Oh yes, dope.
Yeah, I love MC. That's
Dope.
I just told you that's my foundation. I
Yeah.
watch her, rock with her. I do want to get with Missy. I told you I should do the choreography too, so I think a blend of that together
Right.
with her is gonna be dope. J. Cole. I'm a huge J. Cole fan. Shout out to man J. Cole.
Right.
You know what I mean? Kendrick, Gemini's got to
Man, you naming some. Hold on, man. Your bucket list is crazy.
Cause I got some real stuff to say and make them too. I feel like we can make some magic. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I wouldn't mind jumping in there with some of the, just the fun, popular people like Cardi and stuff like that too. That's fun. But the people I'm really aiming for,
Right.
I wanna turn some heads. and make
Because
them-
everybody you just named is like real spitters.
Exactly.
J. Cole, real spitter.
Exactly.
MC Light, real spitter.
Yes.
Kendrick Lamar, real spitter.
Even Missy be spitting.
And Missy, real yeah, what I'm saying, you just saying some shit, man. Just think about that. Like you in the studio with Jacob, because it can happen. Is what I'm saying.
Bruh, tell me that.
It can happen, and that's why speaking it into existence like we're doing it now. You just never know. Look back on this interview, a
Exactly.
year from now.
Shout out.
Right. Shout out to yourself. Shout out to yourself now. Now. I mean,
Right.
then, now. You know what I'm saying?
Don't play with it.
It's a real question right here. And I ain't never asked nobody this. If I was interviewing you for a record deal right now, what would you say to me?
Honestly, for a record deal, you're gonna have to do a lot because it's too much I can do on my own right now with this digital age.
Right.
So you gotta. I would probably say no unless you come in correct. You need to hit me
Right.
with the right numbers. You need to hit me with the right
I like
breakdown
that.
of how I'm going to be controlling my creativity.
I love it.
So yeah.
I love it. I love that. So that tells me that you are business savvy. You hear about all these where are they nouns. You know what I'm saying? And I learned this years ago. Jim Jones said it. He said anybody can be signed. The label can be signed anybody.
Yes.
Then he flipped that and said any artist, everybody feel like they deserve $1 million. But he said, but can you negotiate $1 million? That's the key. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of artists signed, but they never come out. You know what I mean? So that means like how you just said, what can you do for me?
Exactly.
Versus just sign me and I got a little clout, but guess what? Nobody never hear me. You know what I mean?
And they'll bitch people do. They'll do that.
Yeah, you damn right.
That's how you so you don't be competition with who they trying to push. So I ain't got time for that. Ain't no way. I got time.
You are awake. You are awake. Okay. Let's get into some of your songs. You got a record called Sunny Side Effects. Sunny Side Effects. Tell me about that.
Alright, so my mom is a nurse.
Okay.
So I grew up with all kind of home remedies and all these little prescriptions and stuff. And
Okay.
They always got a little rundown of the side effects.
Okay.
And so basically, that's actually the first song I ever recorded.
Wow.
And so I was just like, you know what, I'm going to take that whole concept of the side effects that you get from taking a pill. And I'm going to say they take a pill of Sunny, and these are the type of side effects that you would have. You ain't just going to talk about it now. Now it's going to make you be about it. It's going to make you want to get up and do what you're talking about, make some changes. So that's
I
where
like
this
that
concept came from.
because it takes thought into that. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm about. I like the thought process of things. You got a record called Champion. Tell me about that.
So Champion actually, it ties hand in hand with my boss movement for the women.
Okay.
So Champion is about anybody that been through the struggle, who fought and survived, or who are fighting now and surviving.
Gotcha.
So we literally are doing a movement, a concept for the Champion song, where I will actually be doing a mini tour, and it's going to have women who have suffered from domestic violence, from substance abuse,
Wow.
sexual abuse, and stuff like that, and just showing their journey on where they were and where they've come to now.
Right.
And we're putting that on display. The Champion movement let them know I'm a champion,
Right.
I made it, I'm a survivor, you know,
Right.
like, so that's where that concept.
Now you know what? And to switch that up, right? Just as a side note to this interview, because this is relevant. I like what you said, and with your direction in women empowerment, because a lot of women get abused, raped, just taken advantage of.
Exactly.
And I love women that take up for themselves. And actually, I was just having a conversation with somebody earlier about the comedian Monique. You know what I'm saying? And all she wanted was respect.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's important.
Yes.
That's important.
Respect sometimes is the main thing you need, and forget the money and stuff, it's the power, the respect, you know, like.
Integrity, everything. That's
Exactly.
important. Very, very important. And you have a lot of people sell out. They'll trade all that, put all that respect to the side and give me the money.
Exactly, and they like, that's not even the right way to do it. You're doing it all the wrong way. You're gonna let somebody else control your money because you gave up the power and the respect for the money.
There you go. Bitch, please. What is bitch, please? Bitch, please. What is
That
bitch,
thing
please?
actually right now been popping. That's the one I be performing. Everybody requesting that joint. But
Right.
everybody can relate to that concept of somebody just talking, being haters. It's just haters out here. That's just part of the process.
Right.
Like you wake up, you're gonna have a hater for something. It don't
Right.
matter what it is. And so I don't care what people think. And so that song came up because
Bitch, please.
I'm like, bitch, please. I'm gonna make it
Yeah.
regardless of what you say.
Right.
You know, so that's all it is. Just letting people know I
Just
don't
send
care.
a little message. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Just send a light little
Listen
message.
up right quick.
Alright. If you love me, what is if you love? Let me sit up on this one here. Yeah. If you love me, okay. Tell me about this record.
Alright, so if you love, I'm all about old school. I told you I started at 3 and my uncles were, of course, way older than me at that time.
Okay.
And so I've always been around old school. And my mom cleans every other day to
Right.
old school music. So If You Love Me came because of that old school song. If You Love Me, I think it's Brown song. I can't remember exactly.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that came with that song. So I came across the sample and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna talk about some situations that we go through as women, because like I told you, I'm all about this women empowerment, love, trying to find somebody who's actually down for you. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where that song came from, and I got my girl Bonnie on there. She's actually featured on that joint. She's an up and coming rapper too.
Okay.
Oh, shout out Bonnie, 918 by the way.
Okay. Shout out, man.
She should have been on that list.
Yeah.
But
She on that now. We gonna put on that.
But yeah, I told her about it. She was like, yes, girl, I can say a lot about you know, being
Right.
not able to actually commit or make up their mind. Now everybody in these situationships where you're like, you don't know if you're together, but you don't know if you're like, it's too much. So that concept was like, if you love me, show me, and let's make this work. Like, if you for real, let's do
Gotcha.
it. You know?
Got you.
So.
Got you. I respect that. Let me ask you this, Mrs. Sunny. How is the state of hip hop right now to you? You know what I'm saying, as a culture. Do you feel like it's what it's supposed to be? You think it should be more? As far as like, because music changes. You know, you got mama rap, then you got the party music, then you have, because it's not as many, like you mentioned, J. Cole. It's not as many conscious rappers.
Well, it is. Don't get it twisted. They don't have the recognition.
Thank you. And I'm glad you pointed that out. Because me personally, I like a different flow of music at one time versus, because the radio controls, the labels control the radio, and they flood you what they want you to hear.
Yeah,
which I understand that. Hey, you know what I'm saying? It's business. You know, it's business, but hip hop has changed, and it's gonna continue to change.
Yes.
Versus, the Tupacs, the Biggies, the Jay-Z's, is like you just say, all these artists, even going way back to the KRS-Ones.
Oh yeah. Gotta be respected.
So like, how did you feel about the state of hip hop right now?
I'm gonna say it like this. I feel like the state of hip hop is on resuscitation. We're bringing it back to life, and I think that's because of the social media. Social media watered it down at first, but because it's access for everyone on social media, I feel like it's been drilled long enough that we need to do real music, bring back old hip hop. So if you slowly keep seeing that it's progressing and people are getting out of it more, rap a little more and trying to say that, oh no, I got lyrics now. They trying to prove themselves now. Right. So I do feel like it's on resuscitation. I ain't gonna say we there. right. But ain't there yet. We're resuscitated. So we got a little CPR going on right now, trying to bring back.
Because like I said, music goes in waves. Yes. It'll be party music one season, then the next time it'll be some gangster shit. Then you'll flip, it'll be drug using, drug selling. You know what I'm saying? So it just kind of it flips like that.
But that's actually, believe it or not, that's kind of a genre situation I'm trying to incorporate. Is mixing the party fun with the real. Because if you notice in some of my songs, you'll hear me talking like having fun, turning up having, but you'll hear me say a couple bars in there that's like some real stuff, because I still want stuff, like I still want to stick to people that, we got some work to do. Right. It's fun, but the reason it's fun is because we got this work to do. So I always throw that in there. I mix ratchet with classy. That's what everybody tells me. You good with mixing ratchet with classy. And I love
ratchet with classy.
Yeah, I'm from the hood. I ain't mad about it. I can rip where I'm from, but I've also evolved. Right. And with that, I'm not gonna give up all my characteristics from where I'm from, because they made me who I am. Right. You know what I mean? Right. But mixing those with what I've learned and grown into can show these other people that there's more, and you can still be yourself. Like Cardi, be yourself, and you can still make.
That's it. And I'm glad that was the perfect segue into Cardi B, and which we mentioned her earlier. What's your thoughts on Cardi B winning the Grammy?
Now, I respect the fact that she's been putting in her work, and for the digital age that we're in and how music is, I guess, judged and rated in that realm, I feel like she deserved that. Right. Now, as far as her putting in work as an artist in the industry and the real love of hip hop and stuff like that, I do feel like other people were robbed of it versus her. She was kind of giving it because of that social media boost. Outside of that, like I said, no disrespect to my girl at all, because she definitely doing her thing, but it's people who put in the work that deserve it.
Right, I got you. It's the people behind the scenes and another thing, a lot of people get writers credit too. There's a lot of people behind the scenes. If you notice, that's one thing I know. Like I said, I pay attention to a lot of stuff. When you see people go for these awards, first thing they do is, "Hey, I want to thank my team." Yes. Because you can't be everywhere at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
I know from experience.
Right. And you have, then once you get into that business, you have the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? They have the best people to pick the right beats for you, the best people to dress you, the best people to pick your sound out. You might want to say do, but somebody else might say, no, don't just say do, say don't. Right. Then it's a battle between the artist and the, you know what I'm saying? So that's just hip hop.
Yes.
Coming to a closing. With success, as you grow, in your music career. What do you plan to do with it?
I want to make change. I want to, go out here. Everything. Okay, so going back to side effects. Okay. So everybody is always talking about, giving back and making change for the community when they in the hood. But when they get out, they never really come back. It's only one every blue moon that actually comes back and does something. So my thing is to come back, give back to my community, build schools and grocery stores, and give people jobs and opportunities to grow and manifest into, a greater destiny. Yeah. So with my music, I'm trying to make the funds so that I can come back and show other people how, okay, I built my house, now this is how you build your house. Right, you know what I'm saying? Right. So that's kind of what my whole motivation behind this is, because you reach a larger audience when you got something to say and it's real and it's genuine.
Right.
When I get my audience, I want to show them a way to make their lives comfortable for them as well as enjoy it.
Right.
So.
Hey, each one teach one.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. So my success, I plan to give back. I guess you could say like a philanthropist at the end of the day.
Right.
Is what I'm ultimately aiming for with my music.
I love it, man. I love it. And I know you're gonna succeed because you already got everything planned out. You already have. Most people you ask, because I'm an interviewer, so most people I love asking them questions because most people like, I don't know, I never thought about that. Mm-hmm. But when you've already lived it, you already saw it, so you already know what you're gonna do.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And you already own it. You know what I'm saying? So
it started with a plan.
That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
If you don't plan it.
Comes,
right.
Write
it down.
Steps, and now those are goals.
Right. You see that little white thing? See that little white board up there?
Oh yeah. Let's see over here. Yep. Oh.
See, that's my board. I got it.
Hey, you already
wrote down, baby.
You already on it.
How was your experience here on the Day Party Podcast?
Oh, Day Party is rocking. You definitely got to tune in with Mango Lucky. He did his thing.
Right.
I definitely enjoyed myself. Thank you for having me, of course. Right. I'm gonna come back, show the love.
Right.
Right. We gotta keep it popping for my people trying to do their thing out here.
So, any shout outs?
Yeah. Shout out to Bonnie Now and hey, my bad for missing you earlier, girl. Of course, I'm gonna shout out to the 3 artists again because I definitely want y'all to peep them. Absolute. And we got Shy Shy.
Right.
And then we got Toya T Chocolate. So shout out to them. Shout out my team. Shout out to Go Lucky.
Right.
In the building right now. Day Party Podcast.
Right.
And of course, we got to shout out to. I have a little team. My Uncle Self is Chris Terrell. Follow him on IG. And then we got.
How you find him on IG?
Oh, definitely check me out at Sunny on the mic, SUNNY
right.
on the mic, MIC, just
right.
in case, I know how it is.
Right.
Hit the J, you might not remember. So yeah, and Sunny on the mic on everything. I even got my website, www.sunnyonthemic.com.
Okay.
Mixtape, Talking Shit, coming soon, and EP on the way.
Right.
Got a video dropping with a feature artist, so shout out at Fee Real.
Okay.
You definitely probably want to interview him next. R&B artist up in DFW coming up.
We'll get him on the show. No problem. We'll get him on here.
Other than that, let's get it.
Hey, thanks for coming to the Day Party Podcast, man. I welcomed you. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do this again. You feel me?
Oh, yeah. Hey, thanks for having me, bro.
Yeah!
And more.
That's what's up.
This is Club Storm.
Storm FM.